Hello, this is Retro Marky. Well, it's been a busy couple of weeks with all my Beeb videos, and now I've been sent this. Basically, I was sent an email a few days ago from a chap who said he was one of my subscribers, and he knows I'm a Commodore fan, and he's based in Britain, and he wanted to send me something for testing that he's going to be releasing, I think around the end of this month or in October. And I was like, you want to send me free stuff? Well, hell yeah. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I do know it is Commodore based, because his website only has Commodore products. So let's have a gander, shall we? You can just stare at my BBC Micro while I open this. It comes in a... Okay, try and do a dramatic reveal for the camera, but ooh, okie dokie. So, comes from Alex, Amiga.com. Oh, that's very clever. 64 on Amiga there. It's like a HDMI cable, and I guess this is the creme de la creme. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I know what he sent me. I've seen it on his website, and this is gorgeous. So it's I did a video a while ago on Combian and making a Raspberry Pi Zero into something Commodore 64 and this looks like it might be something competing with that. This is awesome packaging, by the way. Absolutely love it. This will make a great present for, well, anybody who likes Commodore. So 256 games and more. 16 gig storage, HDMI, uses joypad keyboard, blah blah. So I think this might be a prototype. It's quite, well, the paper's not the highest quality, but yeah. He did say it's not quite out yet, so let's have a look inside. This is awesome. I mean, I love the packaging. I'm going to have to keep this nice and tidy as a collector's item, I think. So, okie dokie. Pretty standard box there, but that's fine, I guess. Whoa! Holy moly, I wasn't expecting this. Ah, look at that. This box is awesome. That is really nice, actually. That's a clever idea. And yeah, I thought that might be the case. So this is, again, I saw this on the website. This is a Commodore 64, believe it or not, in a old cassette tape, which is brilliant. I love upcycling and stuff like that. And I can see, yeah, a couple of sockets down here. Okie dokie. I love the idea of having this there on your shelf. It's even got an inside label. Nice. Yeah, I love the idea of having this inside your bookcase collection or something like that. Awesome. Power switcher Pi, pretty basic stuff. One of these little USB thingies, because the Pi Zero is USB, obviously. Ooh, little bits of pieces. Joystick maps. Funnily enough, I've actually got one of these joysticks. I bought a couple recently. I was looking for some cheap wireless joysticks, and I've got one very similar, or even the same. I'm not sure. I'll check in a minute. Micro64 sticker. I love stickers. Give me a sticker and I'll be your friend forever. So that's that. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, another sort of poster with the controls on, which is kind of handy. You can put it on your wall or whatever, I suppose. Connecting up and instructions. I don't normally read instructions, but looks pretty concise. And what's this one? Ah, okay. That's like a promotional, I don't know, poster or something. Oh, whiz balls on there. Nice. So there's a games list, I think. That's some of the artwork from the original tapes. Nicely done. So whiz balls on there. So I'm already impressed. Yeah, a lot of classic games actually. Some that you probably wouldn't get. I mean, it looks like, I'm guessing it's going to be, if it is anything like the machine I made a while ago, sort of compete with the Mini 64 Mini, but it's got a lot more games by the looks of it. And I do love this little thingy here. It's cool. I mean, it feels to me like a very nice present, to be honest. It's not something you maybe would want for yourself or need, but you would definitely, I mean, receiving this for Christmas would be wonderful. So okay, well, I'll cut the camera and power it on, and let's see how this thing works. So thank you again to Alex for sending this. You sent me a sticker, so you're already in my good books. Here's the device here with the power switch, and oh, I'm going to need a keyboard, and we're going to have one with the power of editing. Right, let's point the camera at the screen, so let's see what happens when we boot up. So there's a little green light on here, and on my controller, which is very similar actually. You can see it flashing away. Oh, that's it. Okay, so there's no splash screen, but it does boot in about 6-7 seconds. Right, so I think F8, yes, keyboard. Wow, looks great on this big telly. Yeah, so it is a version of Vice, which we've seen before. There's a lot of settings here, probably too many for your average user, but that's not criticism. I mean, it's better to have too many than not enough. So, okay, F8 is basically menu on off. Let's try the joystick, because this is really the deal breaker for me. Okay, yes, no, auto start, space, key 1, key 2, remap hotkeys, fire virtual keyboard. R1 is enter and R2 is run stop. That's really nice having those two mapped actually. So have a look at the menu, select. Oh, there we go. So I had to hit the power switch, but now it's hit. So that acts like F8. Oh, that's awesome. Oops. So digital and analog work, which is quite nice. So that's fire auto start, games. So it's quite nicely organised. Well, got to be Whizball, doesn't it? If there is a Whizball. Oh, I've got quite a good selection here. No Whizball there. Definitely said there was Whizball on it, so I won't give up just yet. Don't know how well this is coming out on the TV, but I don't know if it's possible to speed up this or not, but let's try on the keyboard. Keyboard seems a lot quicker, but I mean, if you want to use this as a machine, you're going to have a keyboard. He does do keyboards on the site, but they're smaller and different to this. I presume they work equally well. I've seen these before on my Ultimate. Yeah, there's Whizball. R1's enter. Ah, nice. So although I use the keyboard, we could have done it without easily enough. So this is probably a PRG. These compilations are quite common actually. Whoa, sorry, a bit loud. Awesome, I've never played Whizball on such a big screen. Holy moly. This looks and sounds brilliant already. And yeah, as I said, both the digital and analog D-pads are working. Yes. Nightlaw. Oh yes, this is worth showing because Nightlaw was a hack. There was never an official version. So some clever bods have made this, which is awesome. 0, start game now. Okay, I just hit the fire button, which is the bottom button. This controller's good as well, by the way. Joystick port 2. Oh, there we go. That is awesome. Actually, it goes really quick. Oh, this really plays like the Spectrum and Beeb ones. Okie dokie. So I like the fact you can use the joystick for pretty much everything. Quit emulator, yes. Okay, I'm going to go back upstairs because I think we've seen everything. I mean, you can watch my Cumbian video as well to see how this all works. But it looks great on a big TV and easy to set up. So yes, I'll do some more comments after I cut the camera. So conclusion, I guess. Very simple to use. I love the fact you can just plug it in, at least with this particular joystick, which is CSL gamepad, PS3 compatible. I haven't tried it with any other ones, but I have used Commodore before, as you know, and I used my Xbox controller. That was fine, and I used one of these, SNES Buffalo clone joystick, and that worked fine. The keyboard works fine. It all works really well, actually. It's a nice little elegant system. I mean, if I didn't get one for nothing, I would buy one of these for sure at, I think he says just under £50. There is a little keyboard apparently you can buy with it as well. It's about the size of this joystick. I think I might be tempted to see if he can send me one of those, because that would make the whole system a little bit more elegant. But a brilliant design. I mean, it's basically a C64 that you can play with a keyboard you could program with. So I guess its nearest competitor is the 64 Mini, which, as you know, I'm not the hugest fan of, but that was more down to how difficult it is, or was, and to add games and the limitations on that. That might be changed now, I'm not sure, but I certainly think I prefer this. The fact is, it's just a very unique, clever product as well, and I love this tape case and the tape idea, because it just fits 2019 with upcycling, but also with something we're very familiar with, which is the old cassettes that we used to buy, and it's very familiar in that sense. It's very well packaged. I like the fact all the keys have been mapped really well. I mean, when I've done it myself, I've not mapped all these keys. I was using the keyboard, so that's pretty clever actually. And you get everything you basically need, so it's difficult to really criticise much. I mean, I do know there will be a newer version of Vice on Commodore, so whether he'll update that, I presume he will, because there are a lot of options, but then, like I said, I mean, better too many than not enough, but it works really well actually. And another little bonus is if you quit emulator, it's not just a 64, you've got DTV, Super CPU, which, I don't know whether that'll run or not, but Commodore 128 maybe, but certainly the PET plus 4, VIC-20, DTV, etc. should work pretty well. I did just look in the manual before. You know what, you do need a keyboard for this bit. Okay, so this is the only part actually where you might need a keyboard if you want to configure here. But apparently, if you want to add new files, it does say in the instructions, but also says here copy ROM from USB automatically. So you pop in a USB, boot on, quit to here, then hit X copy, and it should add your new ROM files. So yeah, pretty awesome overall. For the price, I would go for one. I'd probably buy the keyboard and the joystick with it. Well, I would if I didn't have it. I am intrigued to see if he'll send me the keyboard as well. But it works really well. It boots really quickly. It's obviously very small, low powered. Took me about 2 minutes to go from upstairs to here to power it back on. No issues at all really, and seems to be plenty of games on there. Some of them it looks like they're in compilations, like easy flash cartridges, but that's absolutely fine. So really, if you're used to using a normal Commodore 64, then with something, or using something like Vice, then this would be very familiar indeed. And also you can check out my Cumbian videos. I'll put a link to his website. As I said, the product's not quite for sale, so I presume I'm one of the first people to try it. I hope so. And yeah, check out his website. In fact, maybe I should show that at the end of this video after I've done this bit. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll go onto my PC and show you it, because it's a pretty impressive website. It's obviously a very professional job all around. So, thumbs up, blurry thumbs up from Retro Marquee. Give it a 9 out of 10. And I like the fact you'll be getting an original or a unique cassette every single time. Look at that! This is a Commodore 64 with loads and loads of games on. Look at it! Well, you can't because the camera's rubbish, but it's it's really cute actually. Really nice package all around from Alex at Ami64, I guess that is, .com. So yeah, I'll cut camera and we'll finish this video. Okie dokie, so here's the website itself. Very impressive indeed. Looks like there's some merchandise, and it's obviously Commodore Specialist, Amiga and C64. Not heard of this one before, but yeah, impressive all round. Let's have a look at Commodore 64. So looks like they actually do complete systems and case modding, something I like to do myself. Wow, I like the disk drive, flashy. What else we got? Okay, usual bits and bobs you might need for your Commodore. SD2 IC and the like. Let's have a look at the cases. Oh, I like the black one. Bread bin replacement, C64C. Nice one there. So it looks like he does, or yeah, it looks like they customise cases, a bit like the cassettes then. So everything on here, well not everything, but it looks like a lot of stuff on here is kind of custom made, which is nice. This is the joystick, I think, that comes with it if you buy the joystick as well. It's pretty much the same as mine by the looks of it. So yeah, £50 for the console, which is pretty much what I've shown you. Some nice close-ups there of cables and things. Very well made product. I love the packaging. So get some bits and bobs with it, all the cables you need. There's the packaging again. Oh, the white tape looks pretty funky as well actually. Yep. So we've pretty much seen most of this. And everybody all around, sing along with that you always be. You gotta let it out once in a while. You never know until you try. Okay, some promotional video material, very impressive. So with joypad, and with or without keyboard by the looks of it. So talking 75 for the whole kit with the keyboard and the joystick, which I'd probably recommend unless you've already got a USB keyboard perhaps. Here's the games list. Yeah, definitely some good games on there. One thing I didn't do much in my video was really go through the games. I probably should have, but it's only so much time. T-shirts and merch. Oh, I like the black one, third one across. Yeah, that's awesome. And the bottom one, miscellaneous mouse pads. Ooh, these pens look cool. And this sells a C64 Mini, so even sells the competition. There you go, can't go wrong with that. Mugs, yep, very nice indeed. A bit more professional than my homemade ones, but you know, you do what you can. But that's nice. Yeah, I like the Delta one. Oh yeah, awesome stuff. What else we got? Gallery. Oh, look at that with the built-in screen. Oh, I like that. Nice metallic purpley Amiga. It's a nice looking 64. I mean, there's plenty of good stuff on here actually. Nice silver one there. Looks like a modded SD2IC, switches, all sorts on there. Reset switches, that as well. And a glowing board. And a SD2IC. Yeah, a lot of good stuff here actually. Very, very nice indeed. So in summary, it looks like custom made Amigas, custom made 64s. Obviously the Micro64, it's a great name by the way. And also cases. Okay, yeah, so you can buy cases, even choose your colours, choice of metallic colours. Amiga 600, 1200. Yeah, pretty much awesome. I think, yeah, I recommend checking out the website, obviously. Ami64.com. Very clever. I like the Ami64, which also looks like Amiga. That is awesome. Okie dokie, I'm going to leave the video there, and if you've got any questions, then let me know. I mean, I'm really not. This is my first product review ever. I've had a few freebies sent to me now and again, but never actually done sort of an official product review, and I may even be the first person. So, lucky me. Yeah. So, Retro Marky,